Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This video will show you what is the best RPG anime games that we will know, or some of it will still best to play on 2023, because we will see ton of new games on 2023, so be ready for it. And make sure you all like this video. Thanks boss. Top 12 best recommendation of RPG anime games 2023 for Android, iOS, RPG mobile or MMORPG 2023. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Sword of the Vagrant. Sword of the Vagrant is an action RPG game with 2D graphic. It made by hand-painted art style. The story is about a family that has been spirited. The gameplay is we can make a chain combos to deal higher damage than a basic attack. Increase the abilities is really important to boost our character status. We can change the equipment, weapon and armor and even craft it to increase the winning chance on the battle. At the end, we will surprised by a multiple story endings. On TapTap, it has 8.1 out of 10 score. Demis Reborn Grand Cross. Demis Reborn Grand Cross is made by Netmarble. Wow, this game is another Genshin Impact killer. Or we usually say it as the next generation of anime games on Android, iOS. The graphic is gorgeous with a very good combat battle. We all can see how is the cutscene on every moment is really insane. We can make a team up to make sure our team combat power is higher than the enemies. At the moment, you all just need to wait until they launch the official website of Demis Reborn Grand Cross. EverSoul. EverSoul, this anime RPG game is quite unique because on the battlefield or world map, our character is chibi style that looks super cute and fun. But when we launch an ultimate, suddenly the character becomes 3D with very nice design. EverSoul has active turn-based RPG game system. So we can explore the dungeon and approach the enemy to enter the battle. We also can decorate some properties and move it as we want. This game looks so fun with many features. The Eminence in Shadow Master of Garden. Non-anonymous instruction.
Sebastian Schultz. 忠実なるか、もう一度教えてくれ。
誰をやればいい？もう逃げ場はない。観念しろ。
ああ、俺はここにいる。
犯行は無駄よ。そういうことだ。
Ragnarok Arena Monster. Ragnarok Arena Monster. This Ragnarok is different like the other Ragnarok that launched on Play Store, App Store, because this is strategy Ragnarok games with active turn-based system. So we can bring 6 players on the battle arena When their gauge is on the limit, we can unleash the skill to deal the enemies. It's kind of idle, so you can make play manually or not, and speed up the games twice or just normal speed. But overall, you will feel so familiar with the character and monster on Ragnarok sequel games as usual. Infinity Nikki. Infinity Nikki. Wow, if you are fans of waifu character games, so Infinity Nikki is really good for you to anticipate it on 2023. Infinity Nikki is an open world game with adventure concept. We will solve the puzzle, dressing up our appearance, fishing, catching the monster, and can do a high jump through the hill. The gameplay battle is action RPG games, but the combat is not so intense. It looks slower and softness. The music background absolutely stunning and beautiful instrumental. Nikki has been transformed so much if we compare with the previous sequel. Higan Erutil. Stella Fantasy. Stella Fantasy is RPG games with NFT based, so we can obtain a reward after we eliminated the huge world boss. In game, we are able to fight with 3 parties on us, which is they will help us to hit the enemy. I can see the auto mode on the left top corner, which is it's good for us to do farming the items. The game is made by Unreal Engine, that's why the graphic is super beautiful and eye-catching. We can meet another online player on the main city, but then we should enter dungeon to do a quest battle. Dragon Blaze 2 Knight of Veda. Dragon Blaze 2 Knight of Veda. Finally, we will find an action hack and slash RPG games on 2023, but in classic art style. But don't underestimate it, because the combat is really intense and fast combat. The gameplay is side-scrolling with story-based game. It has voice-over on every character. In the city, we can chatting with online player and upgrade the equipment. We should focus on improving the allies that we can take on the battle. Honkai Star Rails. Honkai Star Rails. I guarantee this game will become one of the most successful RPG in turn-based genre games on 2023. Everything made with completely perfect, from the graphic, music, voiceover, and also this game will have full of story base and cutscene. The gameplay is turn-based RPG with anime style. It has open world with AAA grade or AAA grade RPG on mobile. The skill animation is superb with lot of special effects. Project Reborn. Project Reborn. Many players thought this game is action RPG. It's because the combat is too perfect for MMORPG games. But actually on their official website, it said if Project Reborn is MMORPG, so we will have both of fast combat action with massive players in a fantasy world. The gameplay is completely full of features. It's like Genshin Impact. We can climb the tree, climb the hill and wall, high jump. Overall, I really love the brightness color of these games, so clear. This game is on my bucket list games that I would like to play on 2023 MMORPG games.